Hello dear viewers, in this video you will see a mournful list of famous people whose memory will remain in the hearts of fans. Celebrities who died today in February 2024. Khan Herbert Onyenwumbu Wigwe, August 15, 1966 to February 9, 2024, was a Nigerian banker and businessman. He was Group Managing Director and CEO of Access Bank plc, one of Nigeria's top 5 banking institutions, after succeeding his business partner, Agbo Jig Imukade. Wigwe began his career at Coopers & Lybrand as a management consultant in the late 1980s, becoming a chartered accountant in 1989. He later joined Guaranty Trust Bank, where he worked for over a decade and eventually became an executive director around 1998. He died in a helicopter crash on February 9, 2024, in the United States en route to Super Bowl 58 in Las Vegas. Edward Ngoya Lowassa, Swahili Edward Lowassa, August 26, 1953, Arusha, Tanzania, February 10, 2024, was a Tanzanian politician and statesman, Prime Minister of Tanzania, December 30, 2005 to February 9, 2008. He studied theater arts at the University of Dar es Salaam. He continued his studies at the University of Bath in the United Kingdom. He holds a master's degree in social policy. Member of the Revolutionary Party Chama cha Mapinduzi. Participant in the Uganda-Tanzania War, 1978 to 1979. Entered politics in the 1980s. He is a close friend and ally of President D. Kikwete. Since the late 1980s, he has held a number of positions of responsibility. 1988 to 2000, Minister of State, served as Vice President of Tanzania. In 1990 to 1993, Minister of State in the government of the Prime Minister. 1993 to 1995, Minister of Land Management and Population. 2000 to 2005, Minister of Water Resources and Livestock. December 30, 2005 to February 9, 2008, Head of Government of Tanzania. From 1990 to 2015, Deputy of the National Assembly of Tanzania. In February 2008, E. Lowassa resigned after a parliamentary commission accused him of corruption in relation to a deal with an American energy company. He became the first Tanzanian prime minister forced to resign over a bribery scandal. In Tanzania's October 2015 presidential election, he left Chama cha Mapinduzi's party and ran as an opposition candidate, going into the election under anti-corruption slogans, but was defeated by candidate John Magufuli. He died on February 10 at the age of 70 while receiving treatment at the Jakaya Kikwete Cardiac Institute in Dar es Salaam. Thomas Deek, April 27, 1928, Székesfehérvár, February 12, 2024, was a Hungarian composer and conductor. Mostly involved in jazz music, he played trumpet, and led the Deek Big Band from 1964. One of the pioneers of jazz music education in Hungary, since 1969 he has been the head of the jazz class at the Béla Bartók School of Music in Budapest. In the USSR and the CIS he is known as the author of the instrumental composition, Water Skis, 1968, which was used in the opening credits of the animated series, Well, Wait! A number of his other compositions are also used in this animated series, as well as music for the animated series, Gustav, 1964–1977, The Mezga Family, 1968–1978, and the animated film, Cat Trap for Cats. Died February 12, 2024 at the age of 95. Born in Greenwich in August 1954, Steve Wright dreamed of working in the entertainment industry from a young age. Having changed many jobs, Steve achieved great success in the 1970s at the legendary Radio Luxembourg, where he presented his own nightly show, before joining the BBC in 1980 to host the Saturday night edition on Radio 1. He became famous for moving to the daytime channel with his Steve Wright Daytime Show, which revolutionized radio by introducing the zoo format to the UK. Steve and company left their mark on the radio station's morning, afternoon and weekend shows and won numerous awards, including being named DJ of the Year in the Sun Readers' Poll, Daily Mirror Readers' Poll and Smash Hits magazine in 1994. In 1998, Steve was awarded the TRIC Personality of the Year award for his radio programs. BBC star Steve Wright dies aged 69. Born in Greenwich in August 1954, Steve Wright dreamed of working in the entertainment industry from a young age. Having changed many jobs, Steve achieved great success in the 1970s at the legendary Radio Luxembourg, where he presented his own nightly show, before joining the BBC in 1980 to host the Saturday night edition on Radio 1. He became famous for moving to the daytime channel with his Steve Wright Daytime Show, which revolutionized radio by introducing the zoo format to the UK. Steve and company left their mark on the radio station's morning, afternoon and weekend shows and won numerous awards, including being named DJ of the Year in the Sun Readers' Poll, Daily Mirror Readers' Poll and Smash Hits magazine in 1994. In 1998, Steve was awarded the TRIC Personality of the Year award for his radio programs. BBC star Steve Wright dies aged 69. Renata Flores, August 28, 1949, Mexico City, Mexico, February 9, 2024, Ibid, was a Mexican actress, also known as Renata. She was born on January 7, 1949, in Mexico City. In 1964 she debuted as a rock singer. She started acting in movies in her early youth. Her debut was in 1968. Henceforth, the actress starred in her best movie works, some of which became sensational and iconic. In 1987, the actress starred in the cult telenovela, Wild Rose, where she played the role of a senior maid in the Mansion Linares, Leopoldina, a negative heroine with humorous features. Her last roles in the series were in 2012-13. Subsequently, she appeared in separate episodes in 2017 and 2022. In the last years of her life, the actress became homeless and lived in her car and on the streets of Mexico City with several dogs until she received help from the Mexican foundation Casa del Actor, which provided her with a home and the necessary funds in 2020. She died on February 9, 2024 in Mexico City from cancer, which she had suffered from for several years.